Now that we've gone through our first confidence interval and the panic method together, I have another one for you to try. The Bureau of Labor Statistics collects information on the ages of people in the civilian labor force and publishes the results in employment and earnings. 50 people in the civilian labor force are randomly selected. Their ages are displayed in the spreadsheet tab Labor, and X bar has been calculated for you. It's equal to 36.38. Find a 95% confidence interval for the mean age mu of all people in the civilian labor force. You may assume that the population standard deviation of the ages is 12.1 years. So you're welcome to find those endpoints with a calculator or with Excel, but go ahead and pause the video and give this one a try. All right, so let's go through this together. So the P, the parameter statement, we're finding a 95% confidence interval, mean age, civilian labor force. So anything kind of along those lines that'll help you know what the confidence level is, and a little bit of context is a great thing to write down. A, these are your assumptions and conditions. So we have three things that we have to check for this confidence interval. Do we have a random sample? And we do. It's stated that they pulled a random sample. Either normal or large. So in this case, it doesn't say anything about normally distributed, but I do know my sample size is large enough at n equals 50. So that's bigger than 30. The central limit theorem kicks in. So I'm going to circle the word large. And then my population standard deviation is stated in the problem, and that's sigma equals 12.1. Now, because I have a population standard deviation, that means I'm going to do a 1 mean Z as in zebra interval. So my interval, 36.38 plus or minus 1.96, and that's coming from that confidence level of 95%, times 12.1 divided by the square root of 50, and that gives me a lower bound of 33 and an upper bound of 39.7. And then in context of the problem, my conclusion is going to be, we are 95% confident the true mean age of the civilian labor force is somewhere between 33 and 39.7 years.